Hi, everybody. How are you? Hope everybody's doing spectacular. For the day, I'm 8 minutes behind. I said I was going to be on at 2. I'm a little bit late, but I was trying to make sure that I had all the information I needed for everybody. And I hope everybody is having a spectacular day. So, what are we talking about today? Whatever the heck we want to talk about today, that's what we're doing. Sitting here, I found this great new stuff. It's actually passion fruit tea. They make it here in Hawaii. hmm I did not. That's a Starbucks coffee cup. I brewed the tea myself. Well, thank you, Jana. I went snorkeling this morning. My friend was like, look, you need to take some time off and you need to go do some stuff. You're in Hawaii. Don't be in the house all the time. And that's what I have been doing. I've been sticking around here, trying to take care of some stuff and get some stuff rolling perfectly. And so this morning we went down to this beach is notorious for the dolphins that come in and swim with everybody, right? Do you think we had dolphins this morning? No, no, we didn't. But it's okay because you know what's really funny is they sell you, and I don't have one in front of me, but they sell you these packs to put your phone in that are waterproof, right? And so you get out there, and I totally forgot that they may be waterproof, but you cannot get them to work underwater. And I totally forgot about that. So here I am. I'm out in the water. We are probably a quarter of a mile out. We really, really went out there and we're waiting because they're always out there, you know. We just missed them today. And so we're out there in the water and I'm trying to manage my snorkel and my mask and my flippers, you know, and I'm not a stranger to snorkeling, but I couldn't get my phone to record. I like to record underwater when I'm snorkeling in slow-mo because it's so beautiful. The fish are just so gorgeous. And I finally got this stupid phone to record and I said because it was on a cord around my neck and I was holding it like this. I recorded for 5 minutes my shirt. I was facing the wrong direction. And I was like, you know, it's okay. It's okay that the dolphins didn't show up because it obviously wasn't the day for it. And she was really disappointed that they didn't show up because they're always there and she's always there, you know. I'm like, it's not a big deal. I am making a commitment to go and do more things early in the morning so that I'm home and I come home with a killer tan. So we actually after that went shelling, you know, looking for shells, and I found oh wait, here's the bag of shells I found today. I found some great shells. So it was a good day. Oh wait, I'll show you a shell I found. I know it doesn't look spectacular, but it's actually a nice little shell. So yeah, we went shelling, you know, we found pukas and sea glass. There will be lots of sea glass and shell jewelry when I get home. When I get home, um, I don't care. When I go to Ohio, my jewelry making equipment is going wherever I go. I'm so tired of not having my stuff, and all of these really great little things happen, and we just don't have our stuff with us. So, anyways, so that was my morning, and I have been working on getting myself back together on a timeline for the day because it kind of discombobulated me. Um, I love collecting shells too, Katy Perry. When I was here last time, my life revolved around sea glass and seashells. And I would go out and all the time. And we were here for a year. And I shipped home like three large flat rate boxes full of seashells and sea glass back to the house. And it's still sitting there in my house in Ohio. And I will be taking that wherever I go. And there will be a bunch of really awesome sea glass and shell jewelry because I like working with fragments of shell. I think that the story behind them is beautiful, and I love working with it. Anyways, how are you guys? When did we head back home? We head back home at the end of August, early September. Maybe, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. My buddy, My buddy and me. No, I'll tell you, that's my torch, my torch, my torch and me. I can be quite dangerous with oxyacetylene. You should see when I first got this torch, you guys. I burned everything. Just I would take sterling silver, and I am a huge tightwad. So I'd take sterling silver and I'd be like, God, I don't even want to turn this torch on because I am terrified that I'm going to melt the crap out of stuff. And that again is how this particular pendant came to be. Metatron went, okay, we're going to work on this together, and it was the first piece I didn't melt, and the most intricate piece I had done to date. And anyways, we're not going to do that. Anyways, fire! Oh yeah, I love that little torch. That's like my buddy. Yeah, I can really melt some stuff down. I've taken a couple days, Aaron. He says, I've been missing you a lot on my mystical life. I've been taking a couple days. I needed to. Yesterday afternoon, I realized I was on COVID. When I got here, I had to stay indoors for 14 days. I was not allowed to go out. If anybody delivered food, it had to be dropped at the door. Now you can travel with a clean test within 2 days of leaving. Really? I mean, come on. Yeah, I had to take a couple days just because I was feeling really bogged down and more left brain than right brain. So let me tell you what happened this morning. We didn't have any dolphins. Now tomorrow morning, I'm going sea turtle. I'm going kayaking up the river where all the sea turtles go first thing in the morning. So I'm going first thing in the morning with that. So hopefully we have video of that. But anyhow, we got out on the beach and we sat down on our little beach blankets and we were sitting there. It was such a beautiful morning. It was 7 o'clock in the morning when we got there. And we're sitting there and my friend's like, okay, take time to meditate. And I was going to, but if anybody goes to my personal profile, you will see the video of the people that were standing out there singing. There were some Hawaiians that were out there standing on the beach and they were standing there praying. And it was just such a beautiful moment that I was wrapped up in it because I was like, it's just gorgeous because they were for all ages standing out on the beach, just standing there praying as a community. And I said, oh my, you think it'd be rude if I recorded? Well, when I started to record, they opened up and they started singing. And I'm going, okay, now this is really beautiful. I don't know what they're doing, but it's some sort of ceremony. It's really beautiful. And we caught it on tape. And I actually got 2 clips taped. And then when we were done, Janeth went over and asked them if they would like a picture taken of them because they were trying to get all of them into a photo. And the lady that was leading come over and she was talking to us about what they were doing, which I thought was so beautiful. And because she walked over and I said, do you mind if I ask, what you were doing? And she says, well, we try to come down once a week and we thank the sun for coming up. And I was like, wow, what a beautiful way to thank the sun. She says, we always acknowledge the sun first, and then we acknowledge the ocean and then the land. And I was like, it was just beautiful. What a gorgeous way to start the day, you guys. Just being blessed with watching them. It really was gorgeous. So anyhow, that's how I started my morning. And it was so beautiful, and could barely hear it on my recording, but that ukulele was just gorgeous. Ellie Coyle. Oh, I wanted to, I was like, I'm super nosy. I really am super nosy. And I wanted to go, do you think they would let me go video like close so I could hear it? But I didn't want to do that, because they were having this, I mean, we're talking little toddlers were there. The one guy was even in all Hawaiian, like he had on the like the thong with the flap in the front. I mean, I was like, wow, these guys they're really out here in this, they're really living this. This is wonderful. And you'd be surprised at how many, this is one of my favorite things about Hawaii. And I know I'm talking and I haven't gotten to readings yet, and I'm so sorry. It's one of my favorite things about Hawaii. It's Friday. It's Thursday in Hawaii, actually. All you have to do is drive by the beaches. The beaches There is no private beach on Hawaii, which is why Zuckerberg gets pissy because he wants people off of, he wants to build a wall on either side of his property on the other island and block the people that are from the island from their beaches. Well, there's such an integral part of the water here and they're just part of the culture. You can't do that. They're all public beaches. You cannot block off a beach. They are lined. They line the beaches, you guys. Isis comes home in 5 days. Matter of fact, I'll be out by the beach tomorrow because I'm going to be kayaking. I try to avoid the beaches on the weekends because it gets so crazy. I'll video it because you guys should see it. It's gorgeous. Families, and they have like big, what we would put out for graduations, big tents, all of them lining the beaches. And that's what they do from Thursday night to Sunday afternoon, is all of the families are out on the beaches, most of them. And Janet and I were talking about it today. It isn't a let's go have a picnic. That's not what this is. Because, back when I was a kid, every once in a while our family would go, let's have a picnic, and we would all meet at the park. It's not what this is. This is, we're going every weekend. We camp at the beach. Everybody sleeps in the tent. They bring mobile bathrooms if there's no toilets. They bring huge cookers on trailers. They bring in huge trailers, bouncy houses for the kids. Amazing. It's so amazing. And you're right, Leslie, it's so spiritual. They are very, very family oriented. And she's right, the islands are sacred. They are not owned. That's amazing. It's why I love it here. It's, you think it's about the beauty. Okay, it may be 100 degrees outside, but it don't feel 100 degrees. It feels like it might be 80, but it's the winds. If you ever get the chance, if for nothing else, to see how people just live life to the fullest and family and in harmony with nature, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It really makes my heart it really does. I know I've had past lives here, so it's not, it's just that. Yes, Yanina, we just had a class on that. We just, on the late bloomers intuitive development, we just had a class on Lemuria, and Lemuria is the Hawaiian Islands, all the Polynesian islands, including all the way down into New Zealand and things like that. They're all the crowns of Lemuria, and it shows the map on where it was. It took me a long time to find the map that my guides were like, that's it. So, but yeah, the Hawaiian Islands are the very crown of Lemuria. It's why the energies here are so amazing. It's where your ancestors come from originally, Brenda. I'm telling you, there's a connection. Okay, so, oh gosh, I am really hopeful for 2022. We are talking about another cruise, y'all. Talking about another cruise. I don't know in what capacity I will be on the cruise. The last cruise that got canceled because of COVID, I was supposed to be the lead presenter, the featured presenter on the cruise. I don't know if it's going to be that way again this time, but she's talking about February 2022 as our cruise dates. So I think that would be, just so amazing. Just so amazing. I can't wait. We had so much fun on the last cruise that 2022, man. We'll be going to, and this is all tentative, you guys. She's talking about Cozumel, Roatan, and we'll do light activation ceremony at Tullum. Yep. So as soon as I know, I'll let everybody else know, because deposits are cheapest to get in right out the gate. It is a very affordable cruise. At least it was last time. Nobody knows what's happening anymore. But as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know, because it is, we are a fun people. We are. Okay, you see me over here just picking up this Super 7 every once in a while. Okay. I'm gonna pull a collective card. I'm gonna oh yeah, I'll tell you what, you guys, we would have so much fun. Can children come? The children from what I found out the last time, the children can. They're not. We are right. Where the children are not allowed in the convention because it's a convention in this on the ocean. You guys have no clue how much all that water moving around you and so many intuitives on a ship can really rock some energy. So. Was it going out of, it was going out of Galveston, wasn't it, Jana? Probably. It's the same cruise, she said. So, but I don't know any more than that. And as soon as I know, you guys will know. There we go. I'm pulling a collective card for some reason. My guides wanted me to pull a collective card for everybody. So, yes, it did say Super 7. That's Super 7. Love the crystal. And I know Diana's getting a small piece of Super 7. Nancy Bulliard is getting a piece of Super 7. A petitite. Oh, I cannot wait for you to get that, Diana. It is so beautiful. And I didn't get to tell you that before. I was at Lemurian Crystal Shop and I picked up, her and I went shopping a little, and this beautiful piece. Oh, when she gets it, it's just gonna blow you off. But it's just really gorgeous, really gorgeous. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. I appreciate it. I know I've just been chatting. It's just been that kind of day. When Sam comes home this afternoon, we are going to be doing a healing session. That is what will be next on the Late Bloomers Intuitive Development membership. Our group will have his healing session going up tomorrow on the 5th. I have the grounding class. So if you don't know how to ground, or if you're not really good at it, are they on the website? No, you know what? Here's the links. We actually have, I have set up where when I share this, if it comes up right the way I want it to, it didn't. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. Copy. I have on here, you guys, you can, all 3 things. The link to the Late Bloomers, which is super affordable, you guys. I cannot tell you. I usually charge $10 a class. This is $11.11 a month. And you get 4 classes, a guided meditation, and a healing at least each month. Okay? That's at least. And I think the other day I threw up a thing about the history of aromatherapy. I have a blog that's going to be hitting it first, and then it'll be going out to public. We also have other levels that have private tutors going on. So those are the links. And so you can go directly to the Late Bloomers Intuitive Development, which starts at $11.11 a month. You can't beat it with a stick. And then there's a class. If you think you have Clairs, that's the class that'll describe which Clair you believe you might have. I have to tell you, everybody has a Clair. It's just a matter of figuring out which one it is. And if you have a hard time meditating, the other one is the Shamanic Journey class. Those are 2 free classes. Okay, so let's get going. Let's get going. Oh, you have a Super 7 pendant necklace. Love it. It is so high vibrating. It is like my new go-to stone when I'm reading. I really do love it. So, collective card. Let me. You want to just go to the Lemurian shop. It is amazing. I can't tell you guys. When you walk in there, I go, mine. Ooh. It could be really expensive. Really, really expensive. I have my eye on a piece of argonite that's $400, but it is like this big. It's so good. And argonite for me is very high vibrating. It really just gets my brain going. Oh, I better pull that card. Oh, okay, that card. I don't even know what it is yet. Let's do this. Maybe it's upside down. Oh, it's not. Oh, look at this. There's so much going on in the world right now that it is so important to remember why we love everybody around us, no matter where they're at on their journey. We have to love them for where they're at on their journey, whether we agree or we disagree. It's super, super important. So make sure we're not slamming somebody else because they don't believe the way we believe. Make sure that we are reaching out with a hand of friendship and saying, you know what, even if we've had a disagreement, I hope that we can be beyond that. I've seen a lot of people posting online, if you believe this, unfriend me. If you believe that, unfriend me. I have a friend that I've been friends with since I was 10 years old. Actually, I have two. I have three. Okay, maybe four. That Shannon and my friend Shannon and I, we've had disagreements over the time. And you have to come in and say, look, I may not agree, you may not agree, but I love you anyways. And Sam and I have been together since 11 years old. You have to understand, I get a lot of this. People message us and go, you guys are so cute. Are you kidding me? We have had moments where we wanted to kill each other. I'm not even kidding, where we just didn't get along at all. We have to look beyond the things that create differences and look at them as educational and how to learn from them rather than, I don't like what you believe, you are no longer my friend. What that does is creates a pattern of you never changing. If you don't change, you don't learn. So make sure that you are living with that reconciliation for other people as well, that gratitude, that love for them, that acceptance of their behavior. And we don't always have to like people's behavior, and we don't have to tolerate being around it, but we don't have to hate them for it, and we don't have to totally cut people off. We can avoid them, and we can stay away from them, and we can do things like that. But people believe the things they believe because they have something going on in their life that put them there. We have to respect that. We do. We need to. We'd live so much more harmoniously if that was the case. Okay. Oh, my foot itches. I'm sitting here. You guys can't see it, but there's this point on the bottom of this table that I'm going, oh my gosh. When we're looking for seashells, Janeth, who I go out with, picks up big boulders to find these seashells. She's lost her grip on one today and it flung back and landed on my foot and it broke her fingernail backwards. And we're both, here we are, two older women sitting on the beach looking like morons, going, just yelping. It's ridiculous, but my toe hurts. It's me whining. Okay, moving on. Yes. We all have those days, the rough ones that make our bonds stronger. Yes. Okay, let's go on. Let's get on about this. Ellie, I hope you're feeling good. Ellie got a new haircut and it's adorable. And I meant to help message you more about it because I got to see it and I was like, ooh. Okay. I'm stalling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stalling. I'm stalling because I feel like I'm supposed to be reading because that's what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. But on the other hand, my guides are kind of going, slow your roll and wait for some information. So that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for information. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm going to give you some information that is just going to come across as channeled information because I have no idea what's going on astrologically right now because I'm not an astrologer. Oh, by the way, we do have an astrologer. She's going to be on the 9th. Tammy Manzo. She's going to be a consistent contributor to our newsletter. Yes, she's an astrologer. But I feel like there's something astrological going on because I keep seeing this out in outer space. It's not a nebula. It looks like a structure, and it's not a structure. It is something energetic and something beautiful and lines in the sky. It looks like aurora borealis in the night sky, not earthbound aurora borealis, not within our atmosphere, but out in outer space. It's really quite beautiful. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to get me to understand. They're talking about new. Oh, okay then. Um, so as I'm sitting here going, what is that? Because to me, it looks like a scene out of Star Trek where they're beaming people down. And that's kind of what they're talking about. They're talking about there's a wave of new individuals that will be coming and being born. And not new individuals, older souls that are coming in to bring in some change. And it's going to take a little bit of time, of course, for them to really bring in a bunch of new information because it's going to take a time for them to mature. But there's going to be like this influx of new people right now. I'm not quite sure why. I'd be interested to hear if anybody else has had this information. There's like new energy hitting the ground, new feet on the ground to help people move forward because we've had a huge awakening. People are awakening all over the place. They go, you know what, I think that sounds like something that I might be able to do, or I feel like I catch information, or I see things out of the corner of my eye, and all of a sudden their interest is sparked in new things. It's because it's there. It's dormant anyways. It's just because they're not paying attention. Everybody's an intuitive, but this is like high level, really intuitive people coming here aware of why they're coming from a very early age. Interesting. I don't know why it's important that we know that now, but because not much we can do. Kasha, did I see Kasha? I think I did. Hi, everybody. I'm working on it. I know I'm working on it. It is Kasha. It's late there. It is, there is a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't think about that. The expected baby boom from the lockdown. I didn't think about that. Oh, I don't know. That would be. I didn't think about the baby boom. Yeah, I'm older. I have my tubes tied at 21. Babies are well beyond. No. She says, Janice says, you wouldn't believe the growth I've had. Yes, there's many coming. I'm so glad. I love hearing when you guys are going through growth. I love it. You know what I love? I know that we have a lot of people on here right now that's in the late bloomers. Not just the membership, but in the class as well. Because there's two. The actual class that I hold will end in September 15th. But the membership we have a bunch of people in the membership already. I'm so pleased. And it's so interesting to see people step out, and that's what the late bloomers web group is for on Facebook, is for people to get out there and read on. So if you are, go read on there. It's a safe place. It's a wonderful place to start because we have a group of people that are not going to cast stones. I can tell you that because I will delete them. No problem. I'm just mean today, aren't I? It's because those dolphins didn't show up. No, actually, it isn't. So many friends and families having babies. They're just so cuddly. I can't wait to get home and cuddle Henry. All right, so let's do this. Let us do this. What are we working with today? What do you guys want to work with today? Let me throw out some suggestions. We can work with animal totems, past lives. Or angel colors. That one was thrown in at the last minute. Animal totems, past lives, or angel colors. Yay, Ambry is a certified Reiki level 1. Yay, going to level 2. That's awesome. Who said that? Delete, delete, delete. Yep, delete. No problem. Yeah, COVID babies, man. Angel colors. I've not done angel colors in a long time. I was actually surprised because it was Michael that said angel colors. Angel colors. It's funny because when it comes to angels for me, I don't my brain doesn't function on the form of I remember all the details about an angel. So when it comes to angels, they know that if they give me a color, I can pass the color on, and that that person then can look up what that image is or what that color is for that particular angel, and then they will know what that angel's working with them in that moment. It's just the color. I'm not going to be able to tell you much more than just the color. Oh, look at you. Gina's like, oh, that was a good answer. We'll work on one first, and then we'll work on others. But let's go with angel colors first, because it's interesting to me that Michael come across and was like, this, angels, because he knows I'm really horrible at remembering names and colors and stuff. You see, I see the angel color that they want us to work with. Yes, absolutely. And I give you the color and you look it up, because I don't have that kind of memory. Okay, let's work with angel colors, then we'll move on. Let's see. Is Kasha sick? No. Don't be sick. Yes, there is, Erin. You can color. You can do all sorts of things. Angel colors. Christine Sabol. I'm going to go with a teal color. I go with teal. Jenna Morrison. Pink. Pink. Jana is past lives. I'll come back to those. Leslie. I know, right? I do it every once in a while, but I haven't done it in a while. Teal. Oh, you have a couple. Teal, blue, and red. I don't know who's red. Huh, okay. Paula Hubbs. Green. Isis. Purple and yellow. They just give me the colors, and I'm just letting you guys know. Stephanie Weir's blue. Blue. Blue all day long. Blue, I can tell you that's Archangel Michael. That's a give me. But I just need to know Michael is with you all the time. And you need to be exercising your throat chakra a little bit more, girl. That's another thing he's kind of going with. He's like, come on, we need to talk about some things. So talk to him. Make sure you're asking for things, because if you don't ask, you guys, it's just like standing next to somebody that you really, okay, let's put this like this. Somebody's standing next to you and has your favorite food in their hands, right? And they're standing there like, this is really good, but I don't like it and I don't want it. And you're standing there going, oh my God, I'd really love to have that. And instead of asking for something, because that's what we should have done, we just stand there and we look at them. And this is kind of like what we do. Our angels are like, I have so much for you. And they wait. And if you don't go, I really could use, then they don't help nearly as much as they could. Okay? So the more you ask for help, the better connection you create. The more connection you create, the more abundance you have. Make sure you're asking. Okay. I'm scrolling through. I think I did Jana. No, she said okay. Yellow, Jana. Yanina. Green, blue, and yellow. All of them. Emery's so funny. All of them. I want to know about all of them. You know what? And that's how I usually end up doing it anyways. Dana, how are you? Okay. Um, purple, purple, purple and pink. Okay. These neighbors, man. I don't know what they're doing, but I swear they're jackhammering in the next condo. Jenna, I did you. Yep, got you already. Okay. Yes. Kind of like auras. When I see auras, I see splashes of color around somebody. When I'm looking at chakras, I see chakras where they're supposed to be, and then I get the mixture of colors of whatever, if they're right or wrong, moving the right direction, whatever. With this, I just get colors. With this, I just get instant color. And it's nowhere in particular. It's just instant color. Sandy, schwink. Yellow and like a mint green. I have no idea. It's like a mint tealish green. Stephanie Weirs. I did you, right? Yes, blue. Because they're really on that blue. Okay. Feel better, Kasha. I don't know. I hope it's you're good. I hope everything. I'll send you wonderful stuff. Danielle. I want to talk about the beautiful, beautiful green of. They're showing me green. They also show me like green hills of Ireland and things like that. So they're talking about. They talk a little past life as well. So there's a tie there. Melina Smith. Purple and blue. Mara Jade. Your angel does have a color. So what happens is most of all the angels are identified. They identify to a color, and I'm really horrible at remembering them. And that's why they give me the color and they say, "Go look it up," and then you'll know what that angel is there to help you with. Because they just know that I'm not great at it. So, um, Mara Jade. Huh. Good job, Mara. I keep getting gold, which to me would mean Metatron, who actually is not an archangel. He is the divine voice of God, the divine voice, translator for the universe. But everybody calls him an archangel because it's easier to identify because he kind of keeps the archangels on task and in focus. Isis Kilmer, he's also so funny. Everybody sees him differently, but I think he's hysterical. I'd love to see you working on that. We're doing angel colors, Sonia. Angel colors. Pink, Sonia. Paula. Paula Hubs. They want to talk about your earth element. First of all, they want to talk about your earth element because the first color they gave me was brown. And they said you need to ground. So make sure you're getting a lot of grounding in blue, which is Michael. It's like the only one I remember. I think Raphael is green. Is he green? I think. I don't know why. It's just the way it works. Shelly Kohick. Yellow and pink. So when I give you two, that means there's two different angels, you guys. Linda Winland. Purple. Ellie Coyle. Gold, green, and blue. I didn't see you put your name down. Amy Taylor. Purple. I know this seems so random, you guys, but it is just one of the ways that my guides work around. I gotta put my cursor here. Work around knowing how to work with me. So it's not uncommon for our guides to figure out different ways to communicate. I have a Disney guide. They just communicate and give me impressions of Disney characters. I have movie theater, a movie reference guide. If there's movie references, or if somebody passed away that like to watch westerns, I'll hear Bonanza. If somebody enjoyed westerns with someone that's passed away, I'll hear Bonanza, because it's what I did with my dad when I was a kid. So this is just one of the ways that they will come across for me to give me a new piece of communication. And what this also means is, for some reason, I'm going to be working with the angels very closely over the next couple weeks. If you'll notice, when I started today, if you were on the beginning, I was like, I'm stalling. It's because the energy felt different. And I was going, all right, there's a shift. There's something going on. I don't know what it is, but they're talking about new star children coming in. They're talking about all this really incredible stuff. And there's a shift. So I do know that I'll be working with angels more in the next couple weeks. Sarah Gilbo. I have this really beautiful, like, seafoam green, beautiful color. But the other image I get for you, Sarah, I don't know why I get this, is I get this rocking of a child. And I just need to tell you about it. They're giving me this, I want to rock like this. So, but a beautiful seafoam green color, very beautiful. Brianna Burgess, green. Green, 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 green. Okay. Becky Karshi. Oh, never mind. I was going to say something, but I don't want to jinx myself on. Okay. Becky Karshi. Beautiful, deep, deep purple. Deep purple. Like I said, Paul, I have, she's like, green, interesting. If someone was on here telling me what they were, I would know, but I don't know. I just don't remember. I don't need to work on that. Dana. I think I did Dana. Yeah. Erin, you were sassy. I didn't know if you wanted an angel totem. Erin. Yellow. 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 I don't know who that is. Came out of your mouth too, Ellie? Isis, and I think she needs to be working with mediumship. I really think Isis needs to start working on some mediumship. Angela Castlevecchi. Let's see. Yellow and green. I did this one. I was going to say rainbow. Color My World by Chicago. Lori Lee. Oh, let's see. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. Sorry. I swear. And you guys can't hear it. There is a child right behind my porch screaming like somebody's killing him. It's kind of breaking my train of thought. Lori Lee, I am gonna say blue and purple. Blue and purple. Tammy Bakalarski. Yellow. Red is Uriel? Okay. Thank you, Kasha. I hope you're okay. I've only caught little pieces here and there in the conversation. Melina Smith. What did Melina? I did Melina. Katy Perry. Green and blue. Kasha. Pink. And purple. Those feel like great colors for you. Pink is Shamael, Shafiel, Gabriel. I need to, I've studied them. I just can't remember them. Now people are posting what they do. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jenna, let's see. I believe that's what I said was blue and yellow. You guys hear something in here? I don't have anything on. Sounds like a blender or a food processor. You might have heard him. She's just back out there screaming. Screaming. Okay. You guys lost sound? Sounds like vacuuming? I have nothing. Nothing going on. There's Sam Fry. Okay. Yes, you can meditate on the color. You can ask your angels to come in and talk to you and explain it in a meditation as well. It is just one of those things that they want you to know they're around. They want you to know they're around. Dutchy Love. Green. Green. Yes, you heard Ireland. Now I can't remember who I said it to. Love is in the air. Angel color of yellow. I'm really behind. I am scrolling down. Wow. I did do you already. No wonder why. No wonder why Metatron guides like a silent parent makes so much sense. Okay. Do your angel colors change? Sure. As your needs change, different angels, different guides will come in and out. So your colors can change. That's no problem whatsoever. I mean, our guides change all the time, you guys, because of what we're learning. They may not be a special. They may not be a special, operator in one thing, and they bring in another angel. So we have so many guides and angels coming in at any time. We just had a class on this on the late bloomers development, and I think it kind of boggled everybody because I actually got questions later on. People were like, I didn't realize I had so many guides. I'm like, if you could see how many guides you had, you'd be claustrophobic. There's so many. And it's so sad that people feel alone. Some people feel so incredibly alone, and they don't even realize that the room is full. The room is full of people that are there to support them. If everybody was aware of it, could you imagine what a different world it would be? It would be so different. Bonnie Bond. Blue and pink. So here's the links, you guys, to free classes. On here is the bottom two links. One is for if you feel like you have clairs, you feel like you're intuitive and you're not quite sure what it is. That class will walk you through what clairs and how they present themselves. And the second one is the free shamanic journey class. That is a class on if you have a hard time meditating, if you can't get into that meditation successfully, if you feel that way, we have to change the way we think about it. And then we have to find a way that will work for us. And that's what I had to do. And shamanic journey worked for me. It is an active brain meditation. Instead of trying to make silence, I make a movie. That's basically how I do it. And that's how I communicate with my guides. And it really does change the way we connect. You're very welcome, Bonnie. But we also have the membership community that's going on now. So that is something that if anybody's interested in, that is that top link. And we are super affordable just because we try to make it accessible. And this is so much more affordable than our regular classes, which are $40 a month. And these are $11.11 a month, and you get for the same amount of classes plus more. Here's one for you, Mrs. Fry. I love it. Shouldn't call me mom. oh, I didn't done you. Brenda, hold on one second. Brenda, blue, pink, and purple. Ellie Coyle. I'm hearing a new sound. Every time after I meditate, connect, even when I'm going to sleep, it's waking me. It sounds like an old book closing. So the door has stopped knocking, and now the book is opening and shutting. Love it. I'd rather, not ask them to set the book in front of you and see if that's what it is. That's one way to go ahead and do it. Raquel Corey, green and pink. Green and pink. So, anyhow, everybody, I've been on an hour, a little under an hour. I had somebody ask me the other day if I would do question and answer days where we talk about how we discovered things and how we work on our spiritual journeys and stuff like that. The book is important, right, Leslie? The book is important. It is a okay. You'll do that. Okay, Mom. Okay, Mom. Linda says, I feel so alone in a house full of people. I'm glad you phrased it that way. We are always surrounded and supported. And what's really funny, do you do pendulums? Yes, I do pendulum work. I actually have a pendulum class that's going to be coming up. In the membership, you guys, we have a lot of different classes. We just did Ancient Lemuria. We have the healing session, and then coming from somebody that I know that's an author. But we're gonna be doing so many different classes, and one of them is going to be pendulum work as well. Just heard a frog. Nope. I have no frogs. I have no vacuums. No frogs. I don't know. I'm reading. I'm reading what everybody's typing because they're like, um, so when we are when we come to the realization of how much help we have, it really is so uplifting. It's so uplifting because then you never really feel alone. That's why when we had our house in um, Virginia, we lived in this great big huge haunted house, and I never felt alone. I never felt alone in the house. Water running? I don't have any water running. I have nothing here, you guys. Nothing. No vacuum cleaner, no water running, no nothing. Oh, she hears that. Okay. She hears water running. Okay. I do too. I love it when we're all able to exchange information on here. She's hearing water running and frogs. Nope. I have none of that. None of it. No, I'm not by the ocean today. I'm not right now. The sound change is your mic picking up more frequency. When the sound happens, your voice level goes up. Our guides change frequencies. Yeah. Um, our guides do change frequently. Yes. Shirley Shannon Pink. Leslie's like, I don't know what book it is, but it's an important book. Okay. So, so we have a lot coming up in the classes this week. So if you're part of the classes, watch out for them because they will have emails coming out with them to let you know that they are released or opened up because I have some up there sitting queued waiting to be released. And we're setting up next month. We're setting up September's classes right now. And here are some of the things that I was thinking about, and I will give you guys a say in what it is, what the classes are, because I have lots of ideas. I think. I think I have ideas. I needed more structure. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, so here's some classes I want to do, and I'm thinking that we will have a lot of fun with them. That's what I think, Linda Winland. So here's what I'm thinking we're going to do class on. We have September's classes, actually end of August. I have the last class I have listed is the 22nd, so I have to do some after that. So I'm talking about doing a class on how to determine what your element is, what your element of earth, wind, fire, water, air. Then we have another one I want to talk about binaural beats, interdimensional work, violet flames, archangels, because I need that class, obviously, life between lives, astral projection, pendulum work, automatic writing, akashic lives, and sitting with spirit. So of those classes, I need 2 that sound great. What do we think? I do need a personal assistant at this moment. I can't stay on target. Why? Because there's dolphins. There's dolphins. And I want to go see them. No, I have stuff. I'm trying to have more fun. You should get a planner. I thought about that, but here's the thing. I keep forgetting. Squirrel. Violet Flame. So I have one for Violet Flame. I think because the Violet Flame will come with an attunement, by the way. The Violet Flame class will come with an attunement with Saint Germain where you will stand up and talk to Saint Germain. Good night. Good night. All of them. I can only do so many in a month. Can I hear the list again? Sure. And if we need to add to it, we can. How to sit with spirit, Akashic past lives, automatic writing, pendulum work, astral projection, life between lives, archangels, violet flame, the rays. That one, I might have someone come in to do that one for me. Interdimensional work, energy healing, what is your element, and binaural beats. Archangels for one. Archangels for one. I think the violet flame sounds like a great class, and I don't have to study for it because I know that if I take you guys into a class, and automatic writing for two, if I take you guys into a class and we just sit down, I'm trying to be quick here. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh shit! There we are. Astral projection. Yeah, a violet flame is very relevant now. Put up a vote thingy. That's a really good idea. I've not done that. Violet flame is obviously one of the two that and I say only two because Sam's class is going to be, it's incredible how we can choose just two. I'm sorry, but there's 4 classes each month. So I know that Sam already has one, which is for his crystal giveaway. Of course, you guys, yeah, the guided to the violet flame definitely is it's a winner. And I already know what his giveaway for next month is going to be. So we don't have it yet. I am not sure where he's getting it from, or it looks like Akashic and Violet Flame. But I already know what his past, Jesus. I know what his class is going to be. It's a crystal. Every month Sam's doing a crystal class. So I only get to choose 3 other classes, and I wanted two fun classes and then a super serious class on how we need to take care of our energy, stuff like that. What is the violet flame? The violet flame, as presented to me by Saint Germain, is an energy that you use to transmute all negative energy into positive. So if you have somebody that is struggling and they can't seem to keep their mind straight and their negative thoughts, that's somebody, if I was to work with them in a healing session, I would actually, as shamanically, would take them into the violet flame and stand with them and do the whole healing session. When I do my soul awakening, my Akashic soul awakening, and we're in trance, we are totally surrounded and protected. Yeah, we are totally surrounded by the violet flame. 100% protected by the violet flame. Everything that we do and talk about within there is transmuted and taken care of. So the violet flame is really amazing. When you step up because we do this in the soul awakening, the Akashic soul awakening, I walk up and I introduce you to Saint Germain, and he is such an incredible energy. Just very, very kind and supportive. Can I do a class on Atlantis? You liked the Lemurian class, huh? The Mu class. I thought about it, and I was thinking that might be another class for next month, because it would follow right nicely to the Lemurian class. And I like the ancient civilizations. I really think that it rings with a lot of people, because a lot of people that are opening up are such old souls, and they go, my goodness, that feels familiar. So I'm really thinking that we might be doing some ancient civilizations. I explain it as healing from with and around and quietening your mind and soul. Yeah, it's just like transmute it all. It's amazing. Lori Spears, are you in the membership? Are you in the membership? The monthly membership? Because if you are, there's a coupon. Everybody in the membership gets 25% off of the Soul Awakening. Do you guys want me to describe the Soul Awakening? I can if you want me to. Um, I love that. Yanina says, every morning I do a self-check. I ask if this belongs to me. If not, it doesn't. I release it back to sender with full consciousness. Absolutely. Ooh, look at you guys. Look at the Mayans, Egyptians. Yep. I'm so drawn to the beach, then yes. I have somebody here, not right now, but next week, I have somebody that Aztec. I have somebody here in Hawaii that is willing to let me record doing an in-person session on Soul Awakening. Should I continue? Go for it, Leslie. Continue. She's willing to have me do a live Soul Awakening for you guys to watch. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, because I just think it'd be very interesting to be able to take clips of that and show you guys some of the things that happens within it. I do have clips from other people as well that I haven't done anything with, so I'm kind of sitting on some stuff that I haven't put together yet. But it's really interesting to see people within trance, and as a matter of fact, and everything lit up. And she would just, oh, Stonehenge and Druids, okay. She would light up and her face just lit up. And there's a point, because in the beginning of this Soul Awakening, it's done within the Akashic Records and Saint Germain and Metron. And there's a point that I'm just right here. I'm putting this person into trance. I'm helping them get into trance, so they're nice and deep into trance. They're comfortable. They feel safe. They feel secure, and they're deep in there. And then after they've met Archangel Michael and they get to sit down and talk to him, then I meet them within trance, and then we're both going off on this healing journey together, and they're kind of watching and following me. And so up until that point, she was just so much fun to watch until I had to step into trance myself. But she would just sit there. And then all of a sudden she'd go, it was so cute. And it's because she was meeting guides, and she was meeting, when she stepped up to Archangel Michael, she was in the experience. I mean, she was standing there talking to him, and it was, her soul lit up. It was Goblecki Tepe. There we go. That's one. I'll have Sam do that one. He's going to start doing more classes after his turnaround is over, which is going to be September. Stuff and things. More on Lemuria. That I loved the research for that class. It was really interesting. And so to your dad's, I'm looking forward to your dad. I need to talk to him about that. So let me tell you, I want to learn more about trance. Trance is interesting. Shamanic journey is a great way to get into that. So when do archangels work on Akashic Records? Maybe I can ask him for advice too. Archangel Metatron. If you're looking for a meditation to take you to the Akashic Records, you guys, on mymysticallife.com, all my stuff is like right here. Okay, when mymysticallife.com rolls around, I mean, this is all my stuff. You can find all my readings, all my healings, all my stuff over there. Also, by the way, in September, middle of September, Sam's going to start healing sessions, private healing sessions. Anyways, if you go to mymysticallife.com on the meditations tab, those meditations are channeled Metatron, Archangel Metatron. There's one that'll take you directly to your Akashic calls. cradled right in his arms, basically, and he just walks you right up. It is the most amazing thing. So I have to tell you guys, I never know what's coming out of my mouth when I start to do a guided meditation. Even when I'm doing them on live classes, I never have an idea of what's going to come out of my mouth when I start on a meditation. I can only trust that my guides are going to help you guys get where you guys need to be, and that I don't look like a total boob doing it. And you think, oh, I had some fear when I first started. So, yeah, go watch the meditations. You know, the meditations are really great to get you on your way. And I just never know where they're going. Never know. But when you can get your Akasha calls, I mean, there's so much info there, you guys. So much info. There's a guy on Gaia that talks about his memory of Lemuria. He said the same thing that was in your class. Really? I really followed what my guides, because there was so much information on the internet. You could fall into a swamp of information on the internet. And I would pull up a page and I go, do we look at this page? And they go, no, we don't like this page. And I'll be like, okay. And also there's that inner, does that feel right? You know? So we'll do an Atlantean class. Hopefully. We're watching you. I know someone that lives an Akashic life every night. Really? That would be exhausting. Can you imagine how exhausting that is? Living in two worlds on an energetic level. Where's your rest? Because this physical body needs that rest. I mean, not the soul, but the physical body needs to feel as if it didn't journey all night long. I have an open sign. I only work within my hours. Although Sam left for work this morning and I thought he came back in. I've got something in the house that's just hanging out. I thought he came back into the room upstairs and was going through the closet. And I said, what did you forget? Crickets, nothing. And I'm like, what did you forget? And I said, there's nobody in the room, but somebody was going through the closet. I'm like, okay. Oh my gosh, they download the entire life when they step in and remember everything. That's amazing. What connection? What connection? Huh. Okay, so I will be on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 2 p.m. That is my goal. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do that again. 7 p.m. Central is 2 p.m. my time. 7 p.m. Central, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays is when I'm on. Because I am putting together all this other content for everybody else to be able to get on the site. That is a lot. I bet. Leslie, I can only imagine knowing when recounting some things that happen to people through their Akashic records that there are things that are traumatizing. And who wants that? I don't know. Yep, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 7 p.m. Central. That's what I'm shooting for. If I'm not able to make it, it's because I will get on for a minute and I'll be like, see the dolphins? Sorry, guys. I'll talk to you later. Angela wants to know, what benefits do you get by going into your Akashic records? Well, when we go into our Akashic records, what we're looking for is information that we can see patterns from, or we might even find that we have fears or something associated to a past life, and we can start to break these patterns. It's like going in and having a cheat sheet to move forward. And it's really, really, really interesting to be able to see a bunch of past lives and see the patterns. Anybody on here that's had soul tapping or the soul awakening done, pretty sure you guys probably saw patterns in them, because that is why they bring those moments forward and say, this is what's important to know now. It's relevant to what patterns you have going on possibly in your life right now and how to break them. So it's very helpful. It's very, very helpful. Oh yeah, not all past lives are pretty when you get into those Akashic records, because life history was violent, you guys. Is it possible for someone to never be able to see their own Akashic records? I'm going to tell you it is, because if you put up a block, you'll never get there. If you put up a block, you'll never get there. So when you step in with the intention over and over again that you will be successful, it will work. Lori Spears, what about future lives? Less, I believe, than past. Which kind of, I don't know if that is because that's a blockage thing that humans do, because we think of a timeline. We think of past as easier to remember than maybe a future, but it's all happening at the same time. We are the only ones that have the timeline in our world. So when we're over on Life Between Lives and we're deciding what we want to learn, we could pick up from, 2030 or 2040 or whatever and say, that's a good lesson. I think I like that one right there. And they pick that. And then the next one, they go back to 17, whatever. So there's no timeline really on the other side other than what we construct. So, but I think our mental capacity for reaching forward is a little bit foggier than that, as well as with extraterrestrial Akashics as well. So I've only got a couple of those to come through while I've been here in Hawaii, but they're very sparse. There's not a lot of information, just very small details. Tammy Ammett is pink. That's all right, son. You don't have to be there yet. Don't rush. I'm glad you enjoyed the ocean the other day. I was just sitting there, and I'm horrible. I'm telling on myself. I am horrible at relaxing. Really, really bad at it. My husband is starting to give me curfews that I have to put my computer up because I will work. You saw Extraterrestrial Room? Awesome. I will work until 10 o'clock at night. If I have something, I've got to do it, I do it. And so for me to sit on the beach and actually record the water is something, because I don't sit still very often. I just can't. I don't know. I've just not been able to do it. And so when we went out this morning and we were sitting there, the first thing I said to her is, I said to Janet, I said, I'm not good at sitting on the beach. I sit here and I think of all the other things I could be doing and how I'm wasting time. So just know that I will get antsy here. And I drove so for that reason. And she goes, just sit there and meditate. And then they started singing across the beach. And I was like, okay, I'm good. Yeah. For you, cleaning is relaxing. Let me give you my address. I want to know what I'm here to learn and stay put on the other side. Yeah, but it's all about that journey. It's all about the journey. You just always hear, Lisa, breathe. I know. But see, that's why that shamanic journey works so well for me, is because my brain it doesn't slow down, but it does. My mouth moves pretty quickly when I'm channeling. When they were singing, I have another short video I took. I'll have to post it. It was the second video the gentleman was singing. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. I'm so excited you're going home, Isis. I know you have to be sad to be leaving and heading home, but happy to be going home as well. What does it mean if you have amnesia and deja vu at the same time? Dude, I have no idea. No idea. Sometimes we get really profound senses of deja vu. Really, I have no explanation for deja vu. I don't know. I haven't run across the right feeling explanation for it to get home. Yes, the past will help you connect with you. That's a great way to put it. I do love that. Anyhow. All right, I think I have classes set up for, I know we're going to do Violet Flame. We're going to do Violet Flame. And we also have we have all sorts of stuff coming up. All sorts of stuff. Okay. Everybody, have a wonderful afternoon. This is me breathing. Have a wonderful afternoon. Love, light. Real quick question. Can anybody else see my aura behind me? There's a definite difference in my aura when I settle my energy down. Because I took a concentrated second and just went, and it is there's always, you guys, we create frequencies that roll off of us and affect everybody around us. So let us be an incredible energy for everybody else and shine a little light on everybody and smile and hug everybody. Well, maybe not hug everybody because everybody's, who misses hugging? So everybody have a good afternoon and know that your energy and your soul and your feeling of self-love radiates and it affects others and it creates a wonderful wave. So yeah, it's funny when I calm my energy down, it goes gold. So everybody ciao. Everybody have a wonderful evening. I was so happy to see everybody here. And Sam is going to be working all month long, so I'll probably be on more than Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central, I will be on. Okay. Have a great afternoon, you guys. Much love. Feel divine, because you are. Bye.